everybody. I wanted to hop on and talk through a couple things that I was dealing with today. And first, let me apologize because I am recording while I'm driving, because I tend to do a lot of my deep, in-depth thinking while I'm driving by myself. And then additionally, as you are noticing yourself, I'm not one of those people that I either don't have my car phone holder positioned at a angle that looks okay, or I'm just not somebody who's photogenic with driving and talking, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I mean, obviously I noticed, but I'm okay with that. Alright, so one of the big things I was working through this morning, or today, is this. My surgery is in like 2 weeks and a couple of days. I'm super excited about my implant removal surgery. It's coming up on September 9th. I've really been working on visualizing how I want that day to go, right? I'm waking up, I'm calm, I'm not nervous. Visualizing the outcome I want, how I'll feel after, all of those things. So I'm getting really excited because I have really realized that this surgery date is not just about surgery. It's removing an old layer of energy that I don't want to carry anymore, right? I don't want to carry this need to look a certain way to feel loved or enough or important. I'm ready to just be me. It blows my mind how much implants have to be affecting everybody. Breast implants have to be affecting everybody, maybe even without their knowledge, or maybe not everybody. But when you're carrying something that's not yours, literally, it just seems like that would affect everybody energetically, right? To some degree or another. So I'm really just working through the celebration of that I'm just going to be me. And even though, I felt like my implants have looked okay, I can't fully be me. And this is with outside of any breast implant illness symptoms. This is just like, I've wanted to try horseback riding. I've never done that before, but I can't, because what if something were to happen and then I'd have an implant rupture? There's been a couple of other things like that I've been like, well, I wanted to try cryo, the not the ice baths, but the cryo chambers. And I was like, I don't know, that doesn't seem very safe to be freezing bags of saline in my chest. So just all of those things that I'm so excited to be getting rid of, and just to be myself. Again, outside of all of the symptomology I've been having. And really, I have been really worried about and working on how my husband is going to be attracted to me after. So I've been really trying to focus on the fact that it's me being authentic to myself, and my magnetism and my personality is what drew him to me before I even had implants. And that will be the same thing that he's attracted to after. Now, granted, we'll both have to adjust in general. I don't sugarcoat that at all. But as far as worrying about him being attracted to me, I don't think that's anything to worry about, even though that I do, as I'm sure we all would. But the other major thing I've been working on is this. Okay, so I'm a control freak. I like to have things done my way. I want help around the house, but then I complain if that help doesn't come when I want it to be or how I want it to be. Really hard thing that I've had to admit to myself lately, but it's so true. And I tend to step in and do all the things around the house because I just have a history in my current relationship, in the beginning, and in past relationships, of being the only one to take care of things, right? Being the only one who's like, oh, I see that the trash needs to be taken out, so I'll just do it. And my husband, this is something him and I have really talked about and worked through the last couple months, and he's gotten immensely better at. Love that man so much. Immensely better at. I've just realized this morning it's leaving me feeling very vulnerable, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm somebody who claims, I shouldn't say claim, because I feel comfortable in exposing myself emotionally vulnerable, if that makes sense. Like, I'll tell you all day long how I feel and how you've hurt my feelings, and I'll cry in front of you. Don't tempt me, I'll do it. But this is a whole new layer of vulnerability for me. Like, I have to, what started this thought process is I was racing around the house this morning because it's the weekend, doing cleaning and all. I started crying, honestly, because that's what I do. But I started crying, honestly, because I was just like, I have this to do and all these things to take care of, and I need to freeze meals, and I need to all this with 2 weeks left of surgery. And my husband just hugged me, and he was like, I said that I was going to do whatever you needed, and I would take care of everything. I really need you to trust me that I'm going to step up and do the things that need to be done, and I need you to quit stressing. Again, love that man. I love that he said that. But it's so hard. It's so hard to be vulnerable and just go, okay, he's got it. We're good. So I really have got to work on that. And what I discovered in thinking through that, right? What I discovered in thinking through that, okay, I've got to step back and let him do this, is how will this change our relationship dynamic if this surgery is a catalyst for me being able to let go and quit mothering and hovering and let him take care of me? Because I've been holding the masculine energy in our relationship by being the one who's just like, nope, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of all the things. And I do that because I don't trust anybody to take care of me. I've never had anybody just take care of me. So I'm really struggling to just trust him to take care of me and be vulnerable in that way. So that's what I wanted to hop on today and talk about. That's what I'm working through before surgery, is going, okay, I'm trusting him to take care of me, and I can't, if the house isn't clean the way I want it to be clean, I've got to be okay with that. And that's hard. It's hard. But that's where I'm at today with everything. And side note, squirrel, you see this? That's part of my, that was not there until about a year after my implants. And what that is, it's scar tissue. It's where my implants, my body has created scar tissue around my implants, which all bodies do. And then some bodies, my body, goes crazy with the scar tissue and starts sending, like, roping it all over your body is the only way I know how to make sense. So it's like it starts at the implant and ropes around your body. So for me, of course, this is coming from an implant. You see it's running up my neck. And my hips and my legs have really started bothering me in the last couple of months, 2 months probably. And from what I understand, it's the same thing. It's kind of like all of your fascia is hooked together in your body, right? And if there's one point of tension, it kind of crunches everything towards that point of tension. So what's happening is my implants have kind of spread out this scar tissue like this. It's the only way I know to describe it. And so my whole body's going like this as it starts to wrench towards my implants. So in talking with the surgeon, first of all, he was like, no, you're absolutely right. It's all connected, and that's what's happening. And that when the implants are removed, it should be like a rubber band where everything's kind of crunched in. It should just release. Now, keep in mind, it's going to release. The point of tension is going to be removed. And so I should feel some immediate relief, but I'm going to have some like deep tissue massage, and there's another kind of massage I need, and I cannot remember the name of it to save my life. But that is going to break up all of this. So, interesting side note from the breast implant illness symptoms. But that's where I'm at today. So please, please, please comment below if you struggle with that too. Do you struggle with being the one to do all the things around the house? And if you do, have you given the person you're with a chance to step in and do all the things? Or do you tend to hover and mother? Because I know that's what I do. And I've got to work on that. But please, comment if you do so we can chat about it, because I really want this space to be a safe space for us to just chat through some things like that. 'Cause I know I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one dealing with these kind of things. I mean, I know that sometimes, you know, it's stuff we don't want to talk about or think about, but I know that there's those of us out there that are like, how can I make my relationship better? Or why do I always feel this way or that way? And I really want this channel to be a place where we can just chat through some things as women and be vulnerable with each other, so that maybe we can learn to be vulnerable with our significant others and be happy. So that's my rant today. Thank you for listening, and thank you for putting up with my rant at such an odd camera angle. Talk soon.